And when you're down here in Sandestin, one of the things you've got to do, guys, you got to play golf. And I've got Rick Heilman here. He's the teaching pro over at the Raven, and he's over all of the golf operations here at Sandestin. And Rick, I have to say, you have the hardest job in America.
I tell you what, it's a tough job. I get to go to a golf course every day. Beautiful place here at Sandestin.
But not just a golf course. I think you, got 4 of the best in the whole state and then probably the country.
We have 4 quality championship golf courses right here on property. It's really outstanding. It's a real treat.
Now, we're over at the Raven. Tell me about the Raven.
Raven was built in 2000 and hosted the Champions Tour in 06 and 07. It plays about 6,900 yards, and it'll give you all you want.
I can tell. The other courses, how do they rate? How would you grade them? And if people come down, they got 4 choices to play. How should they choose?
Well, you've got the Links Golf Course, which is the first golf course that was built on property. Just a classic Tom Jackson layout. A lot of water, always windy at the links. It can be calm over here. It's always windy over there on the links. So if you're looking for a challenge, great layout. You'll enjoy it. Baytown is very family-friendly, maybe beginner-friendly as well. We have the U.S. Kids Tees for the juniors, which include a scorecard and a yardage guide, and they just love that course. And then the Raven gets a little more challenging as well. And then, of course, Burnt Pine is another championship golf course. Side by side with Robert Trent Jones and Reese Jones design side by side. It's really neat.
Yeah, so we're going to try to play Raven today. This is a course that I would say tries to run you off and say don't come back. It's a tough course.
It is a tough course if you play the wrong tees. You know, if you play one back too far, it can eat your lunch for sure.
Yeah. So describe it. What is the signature things to look for when you get out on the Raven?
Well, on the Raven, which winds through the marshes and the areas here in Sandestin, you want to make sure you're in the fairway. If you're not in the fairway, you're going to be in trouble. And this time of year, the greens get quick, so you want to make sure you're on the low side of the hole as well. This hole right here behind us, number 18, played the #1 hardest hole on the Champions Tour in 2007.
Wow, so that just tells you what we're up against when we play our round today. And it is the Raven is the name of the course over here at Sandestin. How can people get more information about golfing, and how can they get a tee time and whatever?
They can go to www.sandestin.com, or they can call 850-267-8155 for tee times.
And if they want to get golf lessons, what do they do?
Call that same number. We'll be happy to take care of them.
And Rick will take care of you personally, and then that way you can come in and play, and you have the best score in years, and you can go away with a happy face.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. We'll lower that score.
Great. All right, we're going to continue with this edition of the Hank Irvin Show. Stay with us.